Let's talk to Israeli Ambassador Ilan Fluss. Thank you for joining us, U.S. Ambassador Fluss.
Israeli Ambassador.
Israeli
Yes.
Ambassador Fluss, sorry. So just to thank you so much for giving us your time tonight. Just to jog our memories, is it clear what the conflict is between Israel and Iran? Why are they at war?
It is actually very clear. Iran presented imminent threat to the very existence of the State of Israel. Iran has developed a military nuclear program. They are ready with the amount of enriched uranium to produce at least 9 nuclear bombs. And the diplomatic process has failed with the US, with the IAEA, the International Atomic Energy Agency. Israel has given a lot of time for diplomatic efforts, but they have failed, and they were very close to have the bomb. Secondly, the program of ballistic missiles, Iran was already producing 100 missiles a month, and they were increasing the capacity in a very fast pace. And we have to add to it their intentions. And the announcement of the leadership of Iran was that Iran would like to eradicate, to eliminate, to destroy the State of Israel. Israel had to defend itself, and that's why we had to attack the Iranian nuclear program and the Iranian ballistic missile program. And this is exactly what we are doing currently now in Iran after removing the air defense systems, and we're able to operate now by the Israeli Air Force in Iran. Of course, by the way,
Yes.
yes. So that's the
Yes.
reason for the conflict.
Okay, so Mr. Ambassador, I understand that that Israel is not in agreement or is definitely against the nuclear bombs that you say that Iran has in its cache of armaments. But what is the exact root of the conflict? Why did Iran even have to point their armaments against Israel?
So just to say, they don't yet have the bomb. They were very close to having a bomb. The moment they have a bomb, that's it. You can't do anything about it, and it would be a major challenge for all of us. Now, the root of the cause is that the Iranian extremist regime would like to eliminate, to annihilate the state of Israel. They do not recognize the right of the state of Israel to exist. Usually they don't even call us the state of Israel. They say the small Satan or the Zionist entity, but not state of Israel. There's not only no recognition, but they announce again and again that they want to eliminate the state of Israel. Why? It's an extremist regime, and these questions have to be, given to the leadership of Iran. But when we have experienced, unfortunately, we will not forget the Holocaust and many other attempts to eliminate the Jewish people and the state of Israel. And when a country announces that this is their intention and they are doing all the plans in order to execute their plan, then we believe them and we have to protect ourselves.
And what is the latest from the United States? What is the latest pronouncement from the administration of President Trump, the U.S. being an ally of Israel?
So I'm speaking on behalf of the Israeli government. I cannot talk on behalf of the U.S. government, but obviously the Americans are close and strategic allies of the state of Israel, and but the operations and the attacks in Iran are done by the IDF, by Israel.
So is there any hope for an immediate ceasefire? What will it take to end the hostilities?
What will take is to finish the job, meaning to remove the threat on the existence of Israel, which means to destroy the military nuclear capability and a military ballistic missile capability of Iran. And then when there's no threat to the Israeli existence, of course, from the point of view of Israel, of course, we can end it. But this is something that will take some time. It's not 1 or 2 days. We're into the fifth day. It's important to say that Iran is firing ballistic missiles, but unlike Israel, they are attacking civilian populations all around the country, Tel Aviv and the surrounding cities, the north, Haifa. So the entirety of Israel is being attacked, and they're attacking civilian populations.
In a report last night that I was following, the reporter from Iran was saying that even civilians, also children and women, are affected by this exchange of fire. There are about 31,000 Filipinos living and working in Israel. So how are we to guarantee their safety?
Let me just add one word. Israel is targeting only military targets in Iran. And if there are civilians that are next to it, of course, they can be collateral damage. But generally speaking, and I cannot go into details, we're targeting only military targets, unlike Iran that is targeting our population. Regarding the Filipinos, we give them exactly the same treatment as Israelis. What do I mean? All safety mechanisms, which are announcements. When we see a ballistic missile attack on Israel, we have 10 to 15 minutes, and there is messaging, there is an app which announces that the attack is on the way, and people have to be ready, which means every home and house would have either a safety room or a shelter, and people are instructed to enter into the shelter. So we have a warning of 10 to 15 minutes before. We have an alarm going on, a siren, 1.5 minutes before, and people are instructed to stay in the room until the announcement that they can leave the room. And by that, we save lives, because the safety rooms and the shelters, of course, give a better protection than just being outside. And Filipinos are all connected to the app. Most of them would be caregivers, and they are living with their employees, and they go together into those rooms. I'm in touch, at least with some of the OFWs, including the caregiver for my father-in-law, and I'm corresponding with her, of course, on a daily basis. And she said that there's no panic. She's there. Everything is fine. And I'm very happy to see that, because they are living with us. They are part of the Israeli family, part of the Israeli society.
So simply said, they can leave if they wish to leave and go back to the Philippines.
Well, Israel is a democracy. If people would like to leave, we're not holding people by force, absolutely not. I have to say that this time it is difficult to leave Israel, because the Israeli air is closed, so there's no aviation, no flights in and out because of the danger, because of the missile attacks. So it's difficult to get in and out of Israel. Slowly, people are able to move, but through neighboring countries, either Egypt or Jordan. So it is very, very limited and difficult, but it's important to say we're a free country, and it's a democracy. And if people prefer to leave, they can, of course, leave whenever they like. But currently now, they have to find a way to do it. But we have been into the war since October 7, 2023, which was initiated, as you remember, by Hamas attacking Israel, murdering more than 1,200 people, including the 4 Filipinos. And since then until now, we don't see a big amount of OFWs who want to leave Israel. Until now, the sense is that they feel very much at home. We had about 1,200, I think, that have requested to be repatriated. But as you said, they're close to 30,000 in Israel, and they very much feel okay.
Thank you so much for your time with us, Israeli Ambassador Ilan Fluss.
Maybe let me add that we have a group of Filipinos in Israel who came to Israel for a study visit for local municipalities, and we have more than 20 Filipinos now in Israel. So they are guests of the Israeli government who are taking care of them. They came for training by Mashab, the Israel Development Agency. And we are also not only taking care of them, if it is lodging, food, and everything else, and we're in touch with them constantly, and we are working in order to help them make their way back to the Philippines. So we are treating Filipinos in the best way that we can, and we believe that we should do, because they are our guests. If it is short-time visitors, if it is the OFWs, and if it is any other Filipino or any other foreigner in Israel.
Thank you so much. We can only hope for the best. Maraming salamat, Mr. Ambassador.
Thank you. Shalom.